evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect, King of Games. And today we're going to be watching an epic match between ABC and Cosmo, Battle of the Gods style. And for people that don't know what Battle of the Gods is, we are going to be playing the decks at their best. That is right. We're going to be playing, I think, 2016 ABC versus 2016 Cosmo, if I'm correct. Both of these played in their respective formats, and as you guys are going to see, I'm going to start off with activating YuGiOh Hanger, following up with a B-Buster Drake to equip with a Assault Core. But I think that's pretty much going to be the end of my turn. I really don't have anything else to say. I didn't draw the best of hands, so I'm just going to go ahead. Oh no, wait, hold on. No more than that. Activating Trance Modify on the B-Buster Drake to special summon from my deck to my side of the field that Galaxy Soldier. That was a really good card back in the day for the ABC strategy. It's going to trigger its effect, adding another copy of Galaxy Soldier, but not before B-Buster Drake adds Sea Crush Wyvern and A Assault Core adds B-Buster Drake from my graveyard to my hand. Or do I actually even want to add that card from my graveyard to hand? Because I know I want to put A, B, and C into the graveyard to make an ABC Dragon Buster. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the B-Buster Drake in the graveyard, but I'm going to add Sea Crush Wyvern from my deck to my hand through the effects of B-Buster Drake. Next, I'm going to go ahead and follow up with the second summon of the Galaxy Soldier by discarding the Sea Crush Wyvern and using both of those monsters for an X-Seed summon into Cyber Dragon Nova, which will then eventually make that Cyber Dragon Infinity, ladies and gentlemen. The Cyber Dragon Infinity is really important to the strategy because once per turn allows me to negate a monster on the side of the field. I'm then going to banish or negate a card effect on the side of the field. I'm going to banish A, B, and C to summon ABC Dragon Buster, ladies and gentlemen. This is such a good hand, a good board. ABC Dragon Buster on the side of the field as well as Cyber Dragon Infinity. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to TJ. Get it, girl? Let's see exactly what he can do to respond to such an atrocious looking board. He's going to start off with activating not one, but two copies of Terraforming, allowing him to add his Cosmo Town from his deck to his hand. Now, I would like to state once more time that this is 2016, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why you're seeing my monsters in my main monster zone, because there is no extra monster zone in 2016. Master Rule 4 did not exist. He's going to activate his second Terraforming to add another copy of Cosmo Town from his deck to his hand, and I can only imagine that he wants to think about how he's going to be able to out this board. I have one negation as well as one banishment through the effects of, you know, ABC Dragon Buster and Cyber Dragon Infinity. Now, TJ definitely diligently thinking about what he's going to do next. But before we talk about that, I actually want your guys' opinion. Actually, a little bit later because there's a card coming up. He's going to go ahead and follow up with the activation of his Cosmo Town, allowing him to shuffle cards in his hand back into his deck. He's revealing two Cosmo Dark Lady, shuffling them both back into his deck to be able to draw two cards. I'm not going to go ahead and negate that. I know he has two Cosmo Towns. It'd be kind of ridiculous to activate ABC Dragon Buster's effect to destroy the Cosmo Town when he could just activate another Cosmo Town and get the exact same effects. Maybe that's a little bit of his fault. Maybe he should have actually activated the Cosmo Town slowly, activated one, probably lost it to the ABC Buster Dragon, and then, hey, I have another Cosmo Town. But maybe I wouldn't have negated that regardless. So he's going to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle his deck and pass it back to him. He's going to get two cards from his deck to his hand due to Cosmo Town's effect. And looks like, no, it's going to be over. Game one already decided by ABCs. And they're going to take it over with Cyber Dragon Infinity and ABC Dragon Buster. Now, TJ is going to go ahead and start by activating Allure of Darkness, allowing him to draw two cards as long as he banishes one dark monster. Did he just banish a light monster? He just banished a light monster. Wow. Shows how sometimes you don't pay attention. Not much you can do about it now, fellas. It's already over. It's already done with. He's going to go ahead and banish a dark monster. After activating Allure of Darkness, I'm kind of perplexed that I didn't catch that a little earlier. But I got to give it to you. You got to give it to us. We've been playing this deck all day. Recording a Battle of the Gods series is a lot harder than recording any other series. We have to record best of 5 multiple times to get you guys the best video available. Now, TJ is actually going to follow up with an Emergency Teleport and Cosmo Tin Can, and then follow up by activating Cosmo Town, allowing him to add that Cosmo Slip Rider that was banished through the effects of Allure of Darkness. Oh man, I'm telling you, mistakes like that happens. Hopefully mistakes like that don't happen throughout the entirety of the match, because I'm not going to lie, that's hilarious. And it'd be a little interesting to see how it would have happened if he had Allure of Darkness into nothing. But I think that actually would have been a game that you guys would have just not seen. But sometimes, as you guys can see, fatigue does happen, especially when you go play a high-level event. Let's say you play at a regional or YCS level event. You're playing it for a couple of rounds. By the time you get to the later rounds, fatigue does set in, and stuff like that can get under the rug. Like, seriously, guys, that's why you got to drink lots of water. TJ's going to go ahead and draw a card through his Cosmo Town And then when it's Cosmo Tin Can on the field, looks like he just might follow it up with Reasoning. One of the most savage cards in the Cosmo deck. I'm going to declare, I think I declared 8. He's going to summon Cosmo Nip Slip to his side of the field. A pretty deserving monster, seeing that it's now a dark monster. And then passes turn, Cosmo Tin Can, or setting the card face down and ending his turn. On the end phase, activating the effect of his Cosmo Tin Can. Or should I just say Cosmo Trash Can for the rest of this video. Revealing possibly Cosmo Dark Destroyer, Cosmo Forerunner, and as well as Cosmo Dark Lady. So we have the Dark Lady and we have the Dark Destroyer, and a Forerunner for his third card. I'm going to play a little trickery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to add from the Banish Zone to his hand. We're going to add him Cosmo Dark Lady. Not the card that I exactly wanted to give him, but hey, I actually wanted to give him the Forerunner because, you know, that's like the best card. He's then going to go ahead and use the effect of Cosmo Tin Can to tag out, seeing that it was special summoned through Emergency Teleport. To special summon his Cosmo Dark Lady to his side of the field, giving him, at the cost of 1,000 life points, the ability to gain any monster effect he so chooses. I'm going to go ahead and start off with my turn. And boys, ladies and gentlemen, it does get awesome. It gets exciting. How am I going to get over that Cosmo Dark Lady? Looking at his graveyard, trying to figure out what I can do to combat exactly what it has. So 2016 Cos or 2016 ABCs played Kaiju Gamseel. And I'm like, wow, this might be the reason why they played Kaiju Gamseel. Out of every single ABC build that I looked at that time frame, played Kaiju Gamseel. And I was like, wow, I mean, I guess I can't really be inaccurate by not playing it. Even though it does give me somewhat of an unfair advantage, I'm going to go ahead and follow up with YuGiOh, using its abilities to add from my deck to my hand an ABC counterpart. And I'm trying to think, maybe Kaiju Gamseel was actually good against Monarchs. Actually, it would be good against Monarchs. You tribute your opponent's Monarch, and now they don't have a monster that's tribute summoned, so you can start spell summoning from your extra deck. I'm going to go ahead and follow up with Silver Gadget, using its effect to special summon a Gadget monster, or I'm sorry, a level 4 monster from my hand to the side of the field. It's going to go ahead and trigger. TJ is going to follow with Maxi. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, the only time that you guys can see Maxi is inside of a Battle of the Gods game. I'm going to special summon B-Buster Drake to my side of the field, giving TJ a draw, and then use YuGiOh to Sea Crush Wyvern to my B-Buster Drake. Now, I can either take the Maxi challenge, or I can go ahead and pass my turn, because it's going to be nasty. I'm going to go ahead and pass my turn. Smart man. TJ's looking at what he can do. He's going to go add his Banish card to his hand through the effects of Cosmo Town. He's actually going to add Cosmo Trash Can, and then he's going to shuffle both the Trash Can and the Nip Slip to his deck to draw 2 additional cards. Now, I know you guys know where this mat's from. I'm not even going to mention where this mat's from. We're still testing it. I got to give a review on it, but I'm telling you, just looking at the colors, it looks lovely, doesn't it? I think it looks awesome. I think it's beautiful. And it even complexes with Sombra so well, because you got the red on one side, you got the blue on the other side, you got the Sombra, the purple in the middle, and I think it just looks so awesome. But definitely, I'll be able to give a full review. I'm trying to contain my excitement about this mat, but this might be the mat that we might be using going forward for our live games, and I really do love the color complexion. I like the mat, how it looks aesthetically, at least for the videos. TJ is going to go ahead and follow up by drawing his 2 cards from the Cosmo Town. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys feel about that mat. I'm sorry, guys. We just have to talk about back to that mat, man. I just like the colors. I'm not sure if I like, you know, the aesthetics. I definitely like how the field zones are. I'm not sure if I like the rook and all that other stuff, but I definitely like the colors so far. He's going to go ahead and start off by normal summoning Cosmo Farm Girl. And what Cosmo Farm Girl does is when he inflicts damage to my life points, he can add 1 Cosmo card from his deck to his hand. He's going to then go ahead, follow up with Call on Hunted to destroy my Silver Gadget, triggering my Silver Gadget effect. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. No, actually, he's going to destroy my B-Buster Drake, triggering my Sea Crush Wyvern's effect since it protects my B-Buster Drake, to allow me to special summon a Assault Core to my side of the field. Through a Assault Core summon, I'm going to use YuGiOh to equip Sea Crush Wyvern to my Assault Core, and now we're in for a pretty good time. He's going to use Cosmo Farm Girl to attack to my Assault Core, triggering my Sea Crush Wyvern again, allowing me to special summon a monster to my side of the field. And I'm going to use that opportunity to special summon a Assault Core. Assault Core goes to the graveyard, allowing me to add from my graveyard to my hand Sea Crush Wyvern. And it looks like I'm starting off with the exact same monsters that I did before. He's going to use his Nip Slip to attack into my Sea Crush Wyvern. Sea Crush Wyvern's effect, or Assault Core, is going to activate. That's going to add Assault Core from my deck to my graveyard. And then he's going to use Cosmo Dark Destroyer to attack into my Silver Gadget, triggering my Silver Gadget's effect. Oh my god, what is going on with these Union monsters, ladies and gentlemen? Why am I summoning so many monsters on my opponent's turn? Now, this would have been a great time to Maxi me. I'm going to go ahead and summon Gold Gadget to my side of the field, and then trigger Gold Gadget's effect. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, using its effect to special summon a monster to my side of the field, which is probably going to be one of the monsters I added. Oh, man. Sea Crush Wyvern is going to hit the field, and we already know what happens with Sea Crush Wyvern. When it goes to the graveyard, it's going to allow me to special summon another monster to my side of the field. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to go ahead and 8 Assault Core, and we're still with 3 monsters on the field. He's finally going to go ahead and attack into my Gold Gadget. I'm reaching to go in for the Silver Gadget. I'm like, wait, hold on. Gold Gadget is only once per turn and only once that turn. But I think that this was definitely a fiasco, ladies and gentlemen. Started off with 3 monsters, ended up with 2 monsters, even though my opponent had 4 monsters, 4 attacks, 4 ways. Actually, 5 attacks. Seeing that the Farm Girl transformed itself into Dark Destroyer, as well as 2 destructions through Dark Destroyers. ABC's actually survived that. That is insane. I'm really loving how this ABC deck did work back in the day. I think he's going to go ahead and pass his turn. He's actually going to use Cosmo Town to add Cosmo Farm Girl from his banish zone to his hand, bringing him effectively down to 6,600 life points. The record actually doesn't show that he has 6,600 life points, but he does have 6,600 life points. Try to say that 5 times fast, ladies and gentlemen. 6,600 life points. 6,600 life points. Alright, I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try. So he's definitely, or no, he's going to go back up to 69. I'm not sure how. No. My apologies. He actually has 1,600 life points. I'm pretty sure he used that Cosmo Town's effect. So, back to my turn. 5,200 life points with 6,900 life points. Trying to figure out what I can do. Actually, it's going to be really simple. I think that TJ did not make the best play because he would have left me with 1 monster as opposed to 2. I wouldn't be able to probably break his board. He has 2 Dark Destroyers on the field. How am I going to get over 2 Dark Destroyers? He already has a Kaiju, so I can't Kaiju him if he has a Kaiju. I'm going to go ahead and start off with activating Yugen Hanger, using its abilities to add me a Yugen monster from my deck to my hand. I'm quite parched, ladies and gentlemen. I need more Yugen monsters, since I've ran through almost every single one of them in my arsenal. I think I'm going to go ahead and add Beatbuster Drake through the effects of Yugen Hanger. And now we're going to look at what's the next opportunity, what next opportunity I have up my sleeves. What other monsters I'm going to go ahead and summon. How am I going to break this board? What are we going to do, ladies and gentlemen? He does have double Dark Destroyer, 3,000 attack each, as well as a Kaiju Gamseo. If I don't do anything right here, right now, it's going to be some problems. I'm going to use both A Assault Core and Beatbuster Drake for an Exceed summon. And that is going to make a monster that has unparalleled strength inside of the 2016 format. This monster is a heavy hitter. This monster is the out to Cosmos. Cosmos actually had a fairly good amount of outs in this day. I'm going to go ahead and Exceed summon into number S39, Utopia to Lightning, by using Utopia as a material. And that monster's pretty big, 2,500 attack. When it battles, my opponent can't activate anything. I'm going to go ahead and use Pot of Desires, banishing 10 cards from my deck to draw 2 additional cards. Now, I'm telling you guys, every single time, we played a good 6 matches. That's right, 6 matches. So that's 30 games, ladies and gentlemen, 30. That's how much effort we put into bringing you guys great content. 30 freaking games. Every time that I use Desires out of those 30 games, I want to say maybe once out of 30 times, I have not drawn cards that were just awesome. Especially in this ABC deck, where the only thing you might need are just cards. That's it. It doesn't really matter what cards they are most of the time, as long as they are Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Hopefully not Pokemon cards or Magic cards that you're drawing, especially not Vanguard cards. But if you are drawing cards for this deck, you are doing something right. And sometimes you only need one ABC Dragon Buster to win. Sometimes you don't need any Dragon Busters to win. That happened too. I actually won a game without Dragon Buster. Now, your win count does drastically decrease, but it's still very possible. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon that Beatbuster Drake to my side of the field, and then go ahead and banish the both A, B, and C for the summon of my huge monster, ABC Dragon Buster. The big daddy kahuna, the main monster, the big guy. I don't know what else to call him. I'm going to go ahead and summon him to my side of the field, and then I think I'm going to use this effect. Discarding 1 card from my hand? No? Or it looks like maybe I just might be entering battle. Metabots, roll battle. I'm going to use the Utopia Lightning to attack into his Dark Destroyer, effectively preventing him from using his monster's effect and giving 2,000 life points of damage to him. I don't know why he wants to go down to 66. He's actually at, he's at 49 now. And then I'm going to use the ABC Dragon Buster to attack into the Kaiju. Why didn't I attack into the Dark Destroyer, you guess? Because what's better than to taking rid of Kaiju? Give him another Kaiju! We don't Superman no more. We just Kaiju now watch me you. So that's going to effectively put me in the game, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in there. Now, Thomas Jr. is going to activate Reasoning. I'm going to declare 8 Hopefully that he hits the 8. He's going to hit the 2, so even better. We got rid of 2 birds with 1 stone, making him specimen that Max C to his side of the field. That's right, instead of a Cosmo Dark Destroyer or any other Cosmo monster, because that would have been really beneficial. Putting TJ sort of a bind. Now, reasoning is really good for the Cosmo deck. Reason why you only play 3 hand traps, those being Max C, the best hand trap inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! The odds of you hitting a Max C off of reasoning, yeah, it's normally not as high as you guys would think, right? I mean, you know, you play around 20 to 30 monsters. Reasoning, you know, can hit any of them, and 3 of them are only ones you don't want to hit. Every other monster is perfectly fine. Like, even if they do call it right, it's still a monster. So it's like, as long as you have Max C in your deck. Unfortunately for him, it was the Max C, putting him in a worse position than ever. And now I think he's going to effectively pass his turn at 4,100 life points or at 6,600 life points. God, what the hell is going on with these life points? Now, I know you guys aren't seeing a change, but I am. And the fact that I'm seeing a change is like, what is going on, TheCaliEffect? What do we have to do to fix this life point situation? Alright, so I fixed it. And you guys won't notice it, but I do. It makes me feel better that I have noticed this change. And just like, was it Michael Jackson that said, we need to change or something like that? Pretty sure everybody makes a song now and then about changing, but I'm getting beside myself. He's going to use the effect of Cosmo Town, shuffling cards into his deck to draw cards, and then he's going to activate Gold Sarcophagus, banishing a monster from his deck. Now he's going to originally banish the Cosmo Dank Destroyer, but I think he's going to change his mind, seeing that Max C can't pilot Cosmo Dank Destroyer to his side of the field. So yes, it looks like he's definitely thinking about what he's going to do. Cosmo Dank Destroyer could be, no, yeah, exactly. There you go, TJ. There you go, Thomas Jr. Go ahead and banishing that Cosmo monster, a different Cosmo monster, inside of Cosmo Wicked Witch, to later add to his hand through the effects of Cosmo Town, or just wait 2 turns later. He's then going to go ahead and normal summon Cosmo Trash Can. Wait, maybe he should have added the Dark Destroyer. And use the Trash Can's effect, revealing 3 Cosmo monsters, the Dark Destroyer that he probably added back into his deck, a Cosmo Foreskin, as well as a Cosmo Dark Lady. Now, again, Forerunner is the only monster that you really don't want to add to your hand out of these 3 monsters. He's going to go ahead and give me the dice, and I'm actually going to take a wacky approach to this. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players know exactly what I mean when I say it in that exact number combination. I'm going to take a completely different approach of random, and man, I'm telling you guys, it is the TheCaliEffect genius that keeps me where I'm at. Now, I know you guys are going to love this genius, so don't try to do this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try to do this at a regional level event. You just might make your opponent mad. So, he's going to select all his 3 cards. I'm going to declare Cosmo Forerunner as 1 and 2, Cosmo Dark Ship as 4, Cosmo... it's just a whole bunch of trickery, but it doesn't even matter because it's going to go ahead and get the Cosmo Forerunner, the 1 and 2. So, if I remember correctly, it was 1, 2 was Cosmo Forerunner, 3 was Cosmo Dark Destroyer, 4 was Cosmo Dark Lady, 5 was Dark Destroyer, 6 was Cosmo Dark Lady. So it was like some weird numbers. And fortunately for me, it looks like TJ is just not having a great time with Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, adding the Forerunner after special summoning the Max C to his side of the field and getting reasoning wrong, as well as everything that's just been falling upon him. Is just having a roll. I'm going to go ahead and banish with ABC Buster Dragon and then use this effect to tag out, effectively summoning A, B, and C to my side of the field, and then equipping C Crush Wyvern with a B Buster Drake. Then, to the start of my turn, I'm pretty sure I'm going to special summon the B Buster Drake to my side of the field through its own effects. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. And then we're going to go ahead and use the Union Hanger to equip another... No, I'm probably out of... That's right, Union monsters inside of my main deck. All of this summoning got me polished. So I'm going to go ahead and use the A Assault Core and the B Buster Drake to make number 101 Silent Honor Arc. And since it's a water monster, it's definitely quenching my thirst after I'm using its effect to attach the Cosmo Nip Slip to it as a material. I love those lower level Cosmo monsters. They can definitely be targeted. And now I'm in a good position. I can attack with Ethiopia Lightning. If I land an attack on that Cosmo Tin Can, then he won't be able to activate its effects, seeing that, you know, my monster activates when he attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and use both of my monsters for an X-Seed summon, both C Crush Wyvern and B Buster Drake, and I'm not even going to lie, guys, I'm flexing on my X with these monsters. I'm going to go ahead and summon Daigusto Emerald to my side of the field. Why? Because I have no idea. I have so many cards on the field, and I have no way to use them. I'm going to add the Kaiju, B Buster, or ABC Dragon Buster, and another random card from my graveyard to my hand, just so I can draw another card. When's the last time you guys summoned Daigusto Emerald? It's been a long time. I'm telling you. It's been a very long time. And I think, to be honest, I don't even think I draw a card from Diagonal Jeremiah. I'm just so happy that I get to actually play my friend again. My friend. I just don't even shuffle. I don't even draw a card. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I could be wrong, but it's just, no, I might not. I'm going to banish A, B, and C. 2 special summon ABC Dragon Buster to my side of the field. No, I didn't draw a card, TheCaliEffect. What are you doing? You're just too excited to play Diagonal Jeremiah. You're not even going to draw the card. You're just going to shuffle the cards. You didn't need all that. And so then I'm going to declare an attack on the Maxi. TJ thinking about what he's doing, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna do. I'm like, maybe I should. I'm telling him, like, you know how this card works. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. I'm gonna use Cosmo 10K right now. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like TJ. I wonder, does he come to these duels high? Like, I have to know. I just have to know. I'm gonna go ahead and use ABC Dragon Buster to attack into his Cosmo Forerunner. It actually will make sense. All the plays that he makes sometimes. And then he's going to trigger his Forerunner's effect to special summon to his side of the field. Cosmo Nip Slip. Possibly Cosmo Nip Slip? Yes. Cosmo Nipple Slipple to his side of the field, destroying my monster, or I'm sorry, my spell card, my field spell. What is my field spell's name? Union Hanger. He's going to go ahead and special summon his Cosmo Nipple Slipple to his side of the field to destroy Union Hanger of mine. And it's going to let it shine. I'm going to go ahead and lose it. But I'm going to use my Utopia Lightning to strike down on his monster and effectively preventing it from using its effect to banish the special summon. He's like, no, give me my deck. Like, I'm nah, homie, you done. You done. You finished. You through. No more. No más. No más, por favor. Gracias. And now, I'm going to go ahead and pass my turn looking at a very hefty board. That goes to Emerald, Summon on Arc, the Utopia Lightning, and the ABC Dragon Buster. All ferocious monsters on my side of the field, ready to dominate at any given time. This is a field to be reckoned with. I'm going to follow up on my main phase 2 using Union Hanger to search Sea Crush Wyvern from my deck to my hand. Now that is a way to end a turn. He's going to go ahead and reveal 3. Wait. I'm not sure what he's doing. Is he using Cosmo Town's effect to add Forerunner from his... Yes, he is. He's using Cosmo Town to add Forerunner from his banish pile to his hand, and then he's gonna go ahead and follow up with a normal summon of a pilot, hopefully, because he definitely dodged the Wicked Witch, which probably, no, it wouldn't have saved him because I have ABC Dragon Buster, so it doesn't matter. But it definitely would have, I don't know, nothing. He's gonna go ahead and reveal his Cosmo Nipple Snipple, shoving it into the deck to draw an additional card, hopefully to dig in to some deeper combos. Now, if you ask me, he should have shuffled the Forerunner as well to draw 2 cards, because 2 cards are better than 1. He could open a Dark Hole and then I'd be done. He's going to go ahead and normal summon Cosmo 10K. He doesn't play Dark Hole. And then he's going to pass his turn, effectively allowing him to show 3 more cards from his deck, me randomly sucking 1, adding it into his hand, and putting him in a great position. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen. Only thing we can do is hope. So, Trash Can's going to go ahead and activate its effect, costing him 500 life points, putting him down to 4,700. And no, I'm actually going to use ABC Dragon Buster's effect to banish the 10 can, forcing him to summon Forerunner right here and right now. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to deal with no Dark Destroyer. I ain't got no time for no Dark Destroyer. You're going to summon that Forerunner right here, right now, and I'll deal with everything else later. And come to find out, he actually used all 3 of his Dark Destroyers. And I'm like, oh, this isn't heartening. This is very disheartening. He's going to reveal Nipple Slipple. Of course, he's also going to reveal a Farm Girl and a Sword Trooper. And I'm going to go ahead and add the Sword Trooper to his hand. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really much else to say about that. He has the Sword Trooper in his hand that isn't going to do anything for him. A Cosmo Forerunner. And look at my board. It's hefty. While his board is wimpy. I think that this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. I think that there's nothing else to say. I'm going to go ahead and draw my card. He's going to activate Call of the Haunted. Special summoning his Cosmo Dark Destroyer to his side of the field to destroy my monster. But no, ladies and gentlemen, that's not how Yu-Gi-Oh works. I have opportunities to get over his card effects. I'm going to go ahead and use the effect of ABC Dragon Buster. Yep, that's right. We're going to use ABC Dragon Buster's effect. Or no, wait, TheCaliEffect. What are you doing? You reading cards? You can read? No, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? No! No! I know I didn't use it yet. So what's going on? Why are we thinking like that? Maybe he's like, You gotta put it to the graveyard. Trying to get me with them Jedi mind tricks. All of a sudden he's a Cosmo player and he plays Jedi mind tricks on me. No! I'm gonna use the effect of my ABC Dragon Buster to banish his Cosmo, or I'm sorry, his Call of the Hunted in response to its activation. Therefore, Cosmo Dart Destroyer never gets summoned and he won't get a destruction. So, no, that's not how Yu-Gi-Oh goes right now. I'm gonna get this W. Securing game 3 for ABCs, like 1, 2, 3. TJ is going to go ahead and start off with the next game with a Lure of Darkness. Oh my god, is it a repeat of the very last game? Is he going to banish Cosmo Nipple Slipple? Oh, he's actually going to banish a Dark Monster. He's going to banish Cosmo Dark Lady this time around. Maybe he just thought Nipple Slipple was a Dark Monster. I don't know. And then he's going to follow up with the activation of his Cosmo Town, revealing Foreskin into his hand to shuffle and draw another card. Now, we don't play that many Forerunners inside of this deck. I'm very interested why he keeps drawing a card that he doesn't play too many copies of, but hey, I guess this is another card to shuffle inside his deck for free cards to his hand, so it is what it is, homie. You get what you give. You gotta come to my side and see where I live. Hey, I cannot see heaven being much better than this. Hey, blessings on blessings from me and from the 6. Look at what we did. Hey, be quiet, he's resolving Cosmo Town. For everybody I think he life points, he lost them down. He about to summon some monsters, he about to put it down. And hopefully win this game with Cosmo Town. Alright, I need to stop, guys. We can get back into this game. What am I doing? I'm having too much fun commentating. He's going to go ahead and activate Emergency Teleport, special summoning a monster from his deck to his side of the field in Cosmo Trash Can. And then I think he's going to in-phase use Trash Can's effect to reveal 3 Cosmo cards, to potentially add 1 into his hand and send the other 2 remaining into his graveyard. Not really sure if he's going to follow up with any other cards. Definitely pointing at the Cosmo Trash Can like, yeah, this is my trash can. This is my trash can. He stands very faithfully close to his trash can, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted you guys to know that. He's very protective of his trash can. He's going to reveal Dank Destroyer, Nipple Slipple, and a Forerunner. Maybe he's already drawn the Dark Lady. I'm going to go ahead and go by normal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it has failed me. He's gotten Dark Destroyer. Why didn't I make Nipple Slipple 1, 2 like I did before? That is unfortunate for me, but whatever. He's then going to go ahead and follow up by using the Cosmo Trash Can effect to special summon to his side of the field Cosmo Dark Lady. So yes, he did have the Cosmo Dark Lady. We already knew he had the Cosmo Dark Lady. Because of his Cosmo Town, and then passing his turn right back to me. I'm going to go ahead and Gamma Seal the Sea Turtle Kaiju. What is going on? Again? At 2 Brutus? And Pot of Desires is going to follow up, banishing 10 more cards from my deck to draw 2 cards. Now we're going to play a game, guys. TheCaliEffect activates Pot of Desires. Is this the game where TheCaliEffect loses because of Pot of Desires? Is this the effect? Is this the game, even more importantly, is this the game because that TheCaliEffect didn't draw a optimal hand with Pot of Desires? The answer? We'll find out very soon. I'm going to go ahead and activate Union Hanger to search a Union monster to unite with my unionized hand. This is a working order. I have to file a class action lawsuit because Wally's World is definitely not working right. I'm going to add Sea Crush Wyvern from my deck to my hand, and I think I'm going to follow up with normal summoning it to my side of the field. Are you TheCaliEffect? Are you brave? Are you brave to summon a monster of high attack points, of losing ineptitude? That's right. Every time I summon Sea Crush Wyvern, I win the game. That's exactly how it works. And I know for you, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys can summon a Assault Core twice in one game, right now in this format, you'll win the game. I'm going to go ahead and discard B-Buster Drake to special summon Galaxy Soldier to my side of the field, using its effect to add another Galaxy Soldier from my deck to my hand. He's going to go ahead and chain Maxi. I'm like, oh, all right, well, it's nice that you use, you know, Maxi to my Galaxy Soldier. And now I'm sitting here. I'm like, huh, if I don't scrape him right now, I might be in for a game. And I'm not trying to have any games. So I'm going to go ahead and special summon my second Galaxy Soldier, getting him another draw. Oh my god, is the TheCaliEffect taking this Maxi challenge? What is going on? I'm going to use both of those Galaxy Soldiers for an Exceed summon into Cyber Dragon Nova and Infinity. Oh my god, that's 2 more cards. TheCaliEffect, you too deep in now. You can't stop. It's almost like when that perfect girl like says the right words at the wrong time, and you just got to give her a baby. So I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Sea Crush Wyvern and equip it with B-Buster Drake. And then it looks like I'm going to go ahead and use... no, hold on. I'm going to put that Utopia Lightning back and summon Cyber Dragon Infinity, not Utopia Lightning on top of the Nova. But I'm going to use Sea Crush Wyvern, A Assault Core, and B-Buster Drake to summon ABC Dragon Buster. We are in there, bros. We summon as many monsters as possible, and hope the Max C challenge doesn't really ruin us. So now I'm going to use B-Buster Drake's effect to add a Union monster from my deck to my hand. That's going to be Sea Crush Wyvern. And we're in the get-go. Like, we're good, guys. We are good. We're good. We gave our opponent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So he has like 11, 10 cards. He has a lot of cards in his hand. I'm gonna go ahead and use Cyber Dragon Infinity to snatch up the Gamma Seal that I gave him, and then attack for a huge amount of damage. We doing that damage. That damage. Cyber Dragon Infinity hitting for a ton of damage, as well as ABC Buster Dragon, bringing him effectively down to 1100. Now TJ is in this to win this. He has so many cards in his hand. He's going to go ahead and use Terraforming to search Cosmo Town. That's how many cards he has. Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you? You didn't see that. So many cards. He drew another Cosmo Town. That's facts. Now TJ is definitely going to follow up by using Cosmo Town to add from his banish zone to his hand, putting him down to 1,000 life points. Now if I can just make 2 Gaga Cowboys, I'll win the game. Then he's going to go ahead and normal summon, or no, what is he doing? He's shuffling to his deck through the effects of Cosmo Town, revealing Forerunner, Trash Cans, and Cosmo Dark Lady. Oh my god, he essentially gets to draw an entire new hand. That is cool crazy. And hopefully this hand doesn't benefit him, so we can go ahead and win this game right here, right now, right? That's how Yu-Gi-Oh works. We want to win this game right here, right now? Probably. But he's going to get to draw, I think, 4 new cards. That is insane. He basically gets to shape his hand how he wants to. And when you know he has another Cosmo Town in his hand, so in case that doesn't work out for him, he can just shape his hand how he wants to again through the effects of Cosmo Town. So he's going to go ahead and draw those cards, putting him in a pretty good position. I know this is putting him in a pretty good position. You don't draw 4 cards out of Yu-Gi-Oh! And not draw anything. I mean, especially not when you're TJ. TJ draws some of the most nuttiest plays in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! He's going to go ahead and start off with Emergency Teleport, and ironically, or not ironically, but crazily enough, I don't negate it with Cyber Dragon Infinity. Really trying to figure out that hardcore card that I want to negate, that hard negate, the card that I want to stop. He's going to go ahead and special summon Cosmo Fangirl. And I'm like, that looks like a card I want to negate because I can't destroy it with ABC Dragon Buster. And then he's going to go ahead and follow up with another monster summon. And that monster summon is going to be, drumroll ladies and gentlemen, a Cosmo Sword Troopers. Fortunately for me, he can't activate Cosmo Sword Troopers. He's at 1,000 life points. Or I might have been in some trouble, ladies and gentlemen, because he did have a Cosmo Dark Lady in his graveyard. So I could have been in this trouble. I could have been in some trouble. But it looks like I'm going to be like, TJ, I am your father. I'm going to go ahead and possibly use AB. No, he's going to go ahead and banish. Nope, I'm not even going to do that. He's going to banish his Sword Troopers. I'm going to go ahead and negate with Cyber Dragon Infinity. This is my chance. You only get 1 shot. His palms are sweaty. Arms are heavy. He's nervous. He is vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's going to supposed to be Cosmo Dark Destroyer to his side as well by banishing Farm Girl to destroy my Cyber Dragon Infinity that's already used its effect. I'm asking him, like, are you pointing at the right card? Are you blind? Do you let us? Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous? Are you sure? No, you want to destroy the ABC Dragon Buster. But before this ABC Dragon Buster does get destroyed, I'm going to go ahead and use this effect to banish the Cosmo Town. I don't know. I need another ABC monster. And then I'm going to use this effect to tribute itself to special summon to my side of the field A, B, and C to my side of the field. So that's going to be pretty good, allowing me to have 3 monsters or 4 monsters to my side of the field. He won't be able to OTK me just yet, and I'll actually have that field presence for a later state. So I'm going to bring all 3 of my monsters to my side of the field, hoping that I can make a better play this time around. Maybe it's going to be a repeat of exactly what happened last time. Possibly, possibly not. But that Cosmo Dark Destroyer is pretty threatening, and TJ lets me know that he has other things that he can win with. He's going to shuffle, And I'm like, he's like, if I draw a way to summon Farm Girl, would you scoop? And I'm looking at him, I'm looking at my back row, I'm looking at the rest of my hand because it's not looking great. I'm like, I don't think I can get over this Dark Destroyer. And I don't have the resources. I just don't. TJ's definitely going to learn from his mistakes. He's not going to attack into, you know, a myriad of monsters. It's going to force him to leave me with monsters on my side of the build. And on top of that, he has a 3000 untargetable beat stick, as well as other cards in his hand. He lets me know, yeah, hey man, I got another Dark Destroyer. I got another way to summon the Farm Girl. Got that emergency teleport. I'm like, nope, this is not a game that I'm here for. I'm going to go ahead and scoop it up to TJ because I'm not dealing with double Dark Destroyer. That's just not happening. That's not happening at all. He's just, I just can't beat it. And I think that's why ABCs actually did play. So now we're going to Mega Evolve. For the people that don't know what Mega Evolution is, we're going to play the best available cards to make these decks better. Now, the thing that is going to be a little different between this is normally when we Mega Evolve decks, these decks play the best what's in the current format. But both of these formats are pretty prohibitive to both ABC and Cosmo. So we're just going to Mega Evolve and see what it is like for both ABC and Cosmo to play the best available cards, period. Now, of course, we're not going to be going overboard by playing cards like Graceful Charity and Pot of Greed and all that other stuff. We're going to play the decks in their respective best form. So, of course, we're going to be playing Fire King Dank Cosmos with Master Rule 4. And we're going to be playing ABC Sky Striker with Master Rule 4 as well, because Sky Strikers wouldn't exist without, you know, Master Rule 4. That's just kind of one of those things. He's going to go ahead and use his Cosmo Town, or his, I'm sorry, not his Cosmo Town, using his Fire King Island, destroying a big ship, a Cosmo Dark Destroyer, to add Fire King Avatar Garunix, also special summoning his Strawman, paying 500 life points to special summon Cosmo Dark Destroyer. Now he's going to banish the Cosmo Strawman to special summon the Slip Rider to destroy his Fire King Island, using both the Island's effect, or using Island effect to destroy all his monsters, both the Nipple Slipple and the Dark Destroyer, to special summon 2 monsters from his deck to his side of the field, one being Cosmo Sword Troopers, the other being Cosmo Delta Shadow. Oh man, you guys are seeing it right. This combo is pretty insane. He's then going to follow up by using Delta Shadow, targeting any monster on the field, it doesn't really matter, to send his Cosmo Strawman from the deck to the graveyard, and then he's going to use Sword Troopers to special summon Strawman back to his side of the field, paying 1,000 life points, bringing him down to 5,500 life points, maybe? No, 6,000 life points after he uses Cosmo Strawman's effect to special summon Cosmo Dank Destroyer. Now he's going to go ahead and special summon the Dank Destroyer in defense, of course. Not that it matters, he's going to get destroyed anyways. He's going to use his first normal summon, his only normal summon, to normal summon the Fire King Avatar Garunix, and then he's going to follow up with the Fire King Avatar Garunix and the Cosmo Sword Troopers for an Xseed summon, not a Link summon, an Xseed summon into Leviator the Sea Dragon, detaching the Cosmo Sword Troopers to special summon to his side of the field Cosmo Strawman. Strawman's effect, no, wait, you want to use Strawman's effect, yes, use Strawman's effect to special summon to his side of the field the Cosmo Slip Rider, using all 3 of his monsters for a Decode Talker, a Biko Bulker, just big and back, big and boo, and then both his Delta Shadow and his Nip Slip into a Cyber Dragon Nova, which eventually makes a Cyber Dragon Infinity. Now during the end phase of his turn, that's right, the end phase, that Cosmo Dark Destroyer is going to destroy itself. And it's going to allow him to special summon any Cosmo monster from his deck to his side of the field, that being a Cosmo Dark Lady. So now he has 2 negates off of this 3-card combo, and that's what Cosmos can do at their full power. Ironically, they can do that now, just not as consistent, because they only have 2 Dark Destroyers, not 3. But still, this is a really insane board. Cyber Dragon Infinity and Cosmo Dark Lady. Dark Lady can actually banish herself to special summon another Cosmo Dark Destroyer, which he later reveals to me in this game that he has in his hand. So it's like, man, we're not playing YuGiOh. So I'm going to go ahead and activate Terraforming, using the effect of Terraforming to search from my deck to my hand I was going to say Cosmo Town, a Union Hanger, and then Union Hanger's effect to add from my deck to my hand a Union Monster. I'm going to go ahead and scoop. No, actually, I'm sorry. No, I'm not scooping. I don't know how the Union Hanger got to the graveyard. No, he negates it with Cyber Dragon Infinity. No, that's how it works. YuGiOh does negate things. I'm going to set a card face down, that T-set 2 stroke, and then pass my turn right back to TJ. He's going to go ahead and think about his turn, and he's like, look, man, I got the moves, man. I got the moves. I make the back move. She make the titties move. I make the city move. He's going to attack with the Cyber Dragon Infinity. It doesn't really matter what he attacks with, because the next card that he's going to reveal to me is going to make me scoop. We're going to be going into Game 5, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to attack with the Cosmo Dark Lady and reveal the emergency teleport. Special summoning Cosmo Farm Girl to his side of the field. And you guys know what Farm Girl does, right? Farm Girl wins the game. Farm Girl attacks directly. Farm Girl wins the game. And I'm revealing Torrential Tribute. It doesn't matter. He has that Cyber Dragon Infinity on his side of the field. So, yes. Yes. Game 5. I'm going to start off with Union Hanger. And it's going to be met with TJ's Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. No. And the feelings. I'm not going to get a search with Union Hanger. But I am going to be able to activate some other cards in my arsenal. I'm going to activate Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. Engage is going to get me Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drones from my deck to my hand. And I think I'm going to go ahead and follow by activating that Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drones, using its effect to special summon a Ninetales to my side of the field. Who's that Pokemon? And then using the Ninetales for a Link Summon. Our first Link Summon inside of this Battle of the Gods set. That Link Summon is going to be a Sky Striker Ace Kagari. Kagari to add the Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drones from my graveyard to my hand. Then I'm going to set a card face down and then pass my turn. Gee, I guess what that card is, guys. Putting me at a severe disadvantage. TJ can definitely take advantage of this. Does he have it? Does he have the ability to put this game away? Cosmo going to start off with activating Emergency and Teleport. And that Emergency Teleport allowing him to special summon a Cosmo monster from his deck to his side of the field. What does he have? What does he have? He has the Straw Man. Kind of saucy. I'm not necessarily thinking that it's the best play, but it's a saucy play. It can go places depending on where he's trying to go, and he's not really going far. It looks like he's going to be banishing the Straw Man. 2 special summon from his hand to the side of the field. What is he going to use? A Dark Destroyer at least? That's still pretty saucy. Is he going to be special summoning Dark Destroyer? He's going to be special summoning something. He's going to summon a monster of high attack, Slip Rider. And Slip Rider is actually going to destroy my Union Hanger, which isn't bad. And then he's going to attack with my Sky Striker Kagari. So it looks like TJ doesn't have the best of hands right now either. It's out of this elusive, ever so strong Fire King Cosmo build. And I'm pretty sure I can make something work. Just watch me work with the second Union Hanger, and I'm about to put in the work. Putting another Union monster down to do the dirt. All right, I'm going to stop rapping, all right? Because that one was pretty lame. I'm going to use Union Hanger to add B-Buster Drake from my deck to my hand. All right, I got one more. First off, you know what it is if you heard Dre. Making hoes wobble like a bridge in an earthquake. Never see me out because I live in my workplace. But I give you the business, so button up your shirt straight. I'm going to go ahead and activate Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drones and then follow up with another copy. That's right, another copy as Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drones as Chain Link 2. So I'm summoning 2 tokens, Ninetales and... oh, which one? I got Sandshrew, I got Arcanine, I got Primate. We're going to summon Primate to my side of the field. And if you guys, I want to know what you guys think about the commentary. Do you guys like the rap? I like the raps, but let me know down below in the comment section if you guys like the raps. I could stop. But I'm going to go ahead and normal summon the B-Buster Drake and then use the Union Hanger's effect to equip from my deck, maybe a Sea Crush Wyvern, maybe a Assault Core. A Assault Core to my B-Buster Drake. Now, it has been a very long time since I played Sky Striker ABC. So I hope you guys can forgive me for the misplay that I am about to make. I could be making a catastrophic board, like a very much better board that I'm going to make, but I make a huge mistake and discard the card that I didn't want to discard. I'm going to go ahead and use my token for the Link Summon, and that's actually going to make Sky Striker, no, not Sky Striker, Ace Kagari. We don't need Kagari's effect, even though we should have added Kagari's effect to add the card from my deck to my hand. No, I'm going to go ahead and go straight into the Hayate, which, just one of those things that befuddle me, TheCaliEffect. We're going to make the Hayate and then use the token and the B-Buster Drake for the monster that everybody loves. You guys already miss him. You guys used to say, free my Inward Stratos. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to be the first to say it. I am definitely going to be the first to say it. Using Ninetales and B-Buster Drake to summon the best Link monster in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Free my nigga. We gotta wait. Free my nigga Nightmare Goblin! Boy! Nightmare Goblin's effect allowing me to discard 1 card from my hand to give me an additional normal summon. I know we've missed Nightmare Goblin, but again, this is full power ABC versus full power Cosmo, ladies and gentlemen. discarding a card from my hand to the graveyard, 2, and using the effects of my monsters. Here's another reason why I messed up. I'm not supposed to discard the Union monster that I had. I'm not with Nightmare Goblin. I'm actually supposed to discard the card that I was supposed to add with Sky Striker Ace Kagari. But you guys know how that went. So that put me at a pretty disadvantage. If I would have actually been able to manipulate the way my normal summoning Sea Crush Wyvern, having a Union monster in my hand, and being able to make summon Sorceress as well as an ABC Dragon Buster and a Sangan to make even more plays. That's right, even more plays that would have been more dangerous. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, what you really should see is my ABC deck profile with these Sky Strikers. That combo is insane. You're going to be able to search a hand trap, summon a Nightmare Griffin, and an ABC Buster Dragon all in one fell swoop. It's a 2-card combo. It's awesome. So now, as you guys can still see, I still have a decent board. My opponent has Cosmo Nip Slip on the side of the field. I'm still in a decent position using Nightmare Goblin for the normal summon of the Sea Crush Wyvern. I think I'm going to follow up by using both my Nightmare Goblin, since I've already gained its ability of getting an additional normal summon, and my Sea Crush Wyvern for another Link summon. Yes, that's right. This deck is really adept to Links. I'm going to use both of those monsters for the Link summon, and I have to get over this Cosmo Slip Rider, so you guys can already guess what monster I'm going to make. Using both of those monsters for a Link summon into my Nightmare Unicorn. And that Nightmare Unicorn's effect is going to activate, forcing me to discard another card. It could have been any other card. I'm going to discard Kakadoodoo to shuffle the Cosmo Slip Rider to the deck and shuffle my opponent's deck. Now, I made a grave mistake by including Kakadoodoo into this deck. I'm probably never going to include it in the Battle of the Gods version of this deck again. I'm going to go ahead and banish A, B, and C to special summon ABC Dragon Buster to my side of the field. Really strong monster, 3,000 attack, putting Hayate on the field, Nightmare Unicorn, Dragon Buster. Look, I'm not that bad right now. I think I'm in a still a really good spot, even though I don't get the Nightmare Griffin that I want to my side of the field. And, a possible second field spell set and all that other stuff. And I'm going to inflict some serious damage to TJ, putting him at 1,300 life points, and then passing my turn back to him. TJ is going to go ahead and draw his card. He's going to go ahead and activate his Fire King Island. And he's in a pretty good spot, using the effect of Fire King Island to destroy a card from his hand to search the Fire King Avatar Grunix. And then he's going to chain the effect of his monster to banish itself to special summon to his side of the field. Where does he special summoning? Anything? Cosmo Sword Troopers? Maybe that's an interesting card that you might want to bring to your side of the field. No, he's going to go ahead and bring out Cosmo Strawman. Strawman's effect costing him 500 life points. Not really a hard cost to pay when you're getting a monster like Cosmo Dank Destroyer to your side of the field. So, I think that's pretty good. And then he's going to then follow up with summoning Slip Rider to destroy his own Fire King Island. He's going to banish the Strawman for the summon of his Slip Rider, which will... Another Dark Destroyer. Dark Destroyer to attempt to banish or to destroy my ABC Dragon Buster. You know what? I'm going to use ABC Dragon Buster's effect. We're going to destroy the Fire King Island. Then I'm going to chain ABC Dragon Buster's effect to special summon A, B, and C to my side of the field. Now that's actually going to trigger his Fire King Island. I know he wanted 2 untargetable 3,000 attack monsters, but I can't deal with that. We're going to destroy both of those monsters, and they're going to trigger both of their effects, unfortunately, but it's going to put me in a pretty decent spot. He's going to use both of his monsters' effects to special summon from his deck to his side of the field 2 monsters. I guess he can make a Cyber Dragon Infinity, but that Infinity isn't going to get him far. He can make, he can summon two Forerunners and make a rank 7 play, but that's not going to get him far. He needs to be able to wipe my board and do some serious comeback play. He's thinking about what he's going to do. He's going to use both of those to summon a Slip Rider and a Cosmo Forerunner. Very interesting thing that he's going to do, using Slip Rider's effect to destroy my Union Hanger and Forerunner to possibly give him 1,000 life points on the next turn if he's able to survive. Maybe he has some other cards in his hand that can put him ahead of the game. He's then going to go ahead and follow up with, obviously he wants to destroy my my Union Hanger. He's then going to go ahead and follow up. He's thinking like, man, how can I get over this? Is this a game? Is this scoopity scrape? Well, maybe if I can just figure out how should I navigate, the pressure of the monsters that I'm putting on the side of the field. Looking at his hand, we know he has a Fighter King Avatar Garunix. His other card doesn't look promising. I can tell you that. It is a Cosmo Delta Shadow. This hand is not promising at all. Cosmo, wow, like, it's not promising. It's just nothing to say. TJ is definitely thinking he wants to still stay clawing into this game. He wants to use the Force. Lose this game, he will not. Force he must have to win. He's going to use the Cosmo Forerunner to attack into my Sky Striker Ace Hayate, or no, the Unicorn, and then the Cosmo Nip Slip to attack into Hayate. Then he's going to go ahead and pass his turn. Unfortunately for him, that's not enough damage for game. I have a way to summon multiple monsters to my side of the build and continue to linking off. First, starting off with B-Buster Drake to use the effect, and that's going to effectively seal the game. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like and let us know down below what Battle of the Gods deck you guys want to see again. Actually, even more importantly, what do you guys think about Cosmo and ABC being in a Battle of the Gods decks? Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day like I am.